So this is the Ddna website that was built on behalf of Deloitte's digital team. We've got a simple login page here, and just to understand the stack, it was built on React as a front-end library and Node in the back-end using some AWS infrastructure with SES, EC2s, RDS on a Postgres, and Python for some ETL layers. And yeah, gives a general background. So here you're able to see just a general KPI centric dashboard around survey results that were sent out to clients, some demographics, overall performance and key indicators. The surveys are centered around traits, and so you have scores that break down traits and their relative scores. Each trait does pull up an individual breakdown, kind of the range dictating what those scores actually mean and how that is indicative of the company's overall performance in that regard. You can alternate and pivot between traits, and it should dynamically update. Close that, scrolls back up, or you can also use this guide to scroll to the top. We've got a few other pages here. Just a different cut at the data. Now we're working with levers. Same type of functionality, brings in, and you can cut the data based on the traits that they adhere to for those given levels. So it's quite nice. Should seamlessly alternate between the different levers and their trait breakdown. Some key takeaways that come as a result. And this brings us to the Infuse Ddna page. These MVCs stand for minimum viable changes that can help guide a company along what they should be doing to improve in each of those aspects. You can mark these as complete, in progress, and then here's more of kind of a self-serve analytics solution based on those survey results that you can filter, use different criteria to drive the dashboard, which updates. Maybe we should get a couple of these. And you can see that the survey results are filtering as a result. Same with these trait question breakdowns. So yeah, pretty slick. And then just as an additional call to action related to Deloitte in general, here is an RSS feed that is populating with articles and content relevant to what this dashboard is ultimately trying to drive change at their client's company. So yeah, and then there's some profile information, user settings that can be changed, some alerts of action items that need to be addressed by the client. And if this was my first time logging in, there would also be some little tooltips that would show up for the user to close out of to help guide them through the experience of utilizing the website. And then last but not least, here is the ability to export the results. Maybe I actually only want one of them, one of these pages. And once I export it, it creates this PowerPoint equivalent. So say that, maybe just to even demo. Kind of show how, given the limited real estate, here's the best depiction of that in a PowerPoint format. One other feature I forgot to mention was the ability to get additional insight into the context behind the survey. So these pieces do have flip over components to kind of just give some survey breakdown and insights.